Alright, welcome back. We've got the elusive Peter from Tanvics at Newark. If you've been watching Chris Allen, or I was going to call him Al then, Alex, AVF, they're both on YouTube. If you haven't seen them, you have to watch them, they're ever so funny. Chris calls himself the professional struggler, and he's always trying to film Pete. So again, there's still no Pete. I've looked in the back of the van, I can't find him anywhere. Right, so on this one we're doing where are we? So we've got a front wing repair. You can see where the primer is. We'll paint the hole. I'll move down here, it might be a bit quieter. So I'm going to paint the whole of the front wing. In an ideal world, my fault, I quoted on it on pictures, and we definitely should have had a new wing, because it's taken me forever to repair it. My fault. We'll get a new wing next time, Peter. Yeah, because then it would have been a paint and a wing swap, which would have been far faster. But not to worry. So yeah, we're going to paint this. Sorry, I'm trying to get my words out. Everything's making noise. We're going to paint this. Try and get that back. We've got another one coming from them. I believe it's a similar problem. Door and a wing this time now. Yeah, and we'll try and show you a bit of the process. I've already done the repair because it was outside, inside, and trying to do it where I can. Hopefully you can hear me. So, and even now we've got compressor running and everything. So hopefully you can still hear me all right. But yeah, we're going to get on with this. We're going to mask it up and then get some paint on it. Right, back again, might make a bit more sense now. So we've masked it all up. So what I'm going to do is, I'm starving, so I'm going to have a sandwich, and then we'll paint that after dinner. We'll get that out today. Yeah, then we've got another big van to do as well. Big filler job, unfortunately. It's scraped quite down the side. I will show you that one later in the video. Right, I'll have a sandwich. We'll come back and start painting this. Transport last time. Anyway, I painted it, so I'll show you around it. So we have to do the whole side in the end. Whole side. Two back doors. So this one's going to, what did he tell me? This one's going straight to auction. So basically what we need to do is just nib and polish what we've done, make sure it's tidy, and then yeah, they can pay me and come and pick it up. This has been, I don't know if I showed you beforehand or not on a previous video. That was a bit rude. Battery had 52% and then decided it didn't have anything. So yeah, I forget where I was now. So yeah, the thing, skyline as well. People that are following the videos, the skyline is 100% painted now. We're going to get it back round into our main workshop. It's in my back room at the minute. I'm going to get it back round to the main workshop, pop it in the booth, So we've got full light, give it a nib and a polish, fit the side skirts, and we've got to modify the front bumper support, crash bar if you like, because it's got a fiberglass bumper now, it doesn't fit over it, so we're going to have to modify that. And then we're going to black the chassis rails, the front cross member, that type of, just basically tidy it all up. But you'll see that on either this video or on another video. But that's going as well. So these two have been kind of long-termers for us. So it'd be nice to get rid of them. And then I've got a transporter, a T4, sat in my back room, ready for us to start. As soon as these big jobs are out of the way, so back on the T4s again. See if we can't squeeze a few more of them in this year. I'll more than likely have a couple of my own as well that we squeeze through and paint and get rid of. So, but yeah, I'll be back soon. Right, welcome back. Don't know where we are. Don't know if this is joining a video or adding to a video or starting of a new one. Hello and welcome back if it's a new one. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if I haven't already said it. So I just thought we've got 5 minutes because I'm waiting for paint. So you can see, so that's kind of all prepped now, just got a few bits to finish. That was a massive repair in here. Hence I haven't really been filming. So you get just ridiculous repair. I should have had panels, and it looks a mess in a minute because we've just peeled a load of stuff back, but you might be able to see. Makes no sense at all really, does it? Let's just have a look at this side of it, might make a bit more sense. Right, basically the screen's out of it. We've had a new upper panel. I think you might have seen more of that in a previous video, the damage anyway. So we put a new upper panel in it, a new side panel, a new strut inside, done some repairs outside, so we just sealed it up. It's in primer now, so I can pull all this stuff off, remask it all properly for paint, and that'll be done. New screen coming in about 2 of my working days, because the screen was cracked. Basically somebody drove into a bridge or a barrier, and rather than stopping at the front, they carried on 3/4 of the way down the van, so completely wrecked everything, the roof and everything. So not the first time that's happened now. We've had somebody hit the front, smashed the windscreen, smashed the A-pillar in, broke the door glass, and then carried on driving the entire length of the van, completely wrecking it all the way down, rather than stopping. So I don't know what goes through people's minds, but it does happen sometimes. I was just trying to show you that, but I don't think I can. You might be able to see the inside a little bit, but I don't know if you can just make out the black panel. On these Sprinters, the doors are massive, they're really, really big doors. So the upper panel on these is very small. Never get rid of that. Up there is one of these. So up there is one of them. So that you can see that's been replaced and in primer. Hopefully it shows up on the screen. Wasn't planning on doing a video, otherwise I'd have got a light. So yeah, so we've got to paint the inside before we can put any of that back together, and ideally we want to finish the outside before the screen goes in, so we're not clambering over anything. Or it's always nicer as well to build up the interior headliner. These have quite a big aerial and stuff like that, so it's always nice to do that first without the screen in, because then you've got loads of room. As soon as that screen goes in, you kind of have to argue around it basically. So that's that. And just a sneaky peek, because I am going to be doing, excuse the noise, we're walking around the back of the booth. Turn the light on. So I will be doing a video on this. I haven't yet, because I'm kind of trying to wait for everything to turn up that we need, so then we can make a series of episodes, if you like, for you, so you've got something to watch. So basically, this is in my metal side. This is my back room, if you like. I would normally just do metal working. It's a dirty job. It's easier if it's here. I've got heat, I've got extraction, everything's set up in here, so it's easier. So we've got some new panels. So it is a Transport T4. I'll just show you around it very briefly. You can see the roof. Wings are already off it, front's off it. Off it. So yeah, I will show you around more of that at a later date, in a later video. We just got a couple more bits that we need to strip off and organise properly, just so it makes more sense what I'm trying to show you or tell you, because at the minute it's just a mess, because we've had to rip all the paint off the roof because it's terrible, really badly micro blistered. You can see it down here. That's not for effect, that's micro blistering. So lots of things cause that, moisture under the paint. I've shown you before on previous jobs where I've heated the panel up and you can see all the moisture burn off the panel, so that can be a problem. Crappy materials can be a problem, or if it's been covered up, it can soak the water into the paint, believe it or not, and then it just sits there. It doesn't really dry out because of the covers on it, and then it causes it to blister. Most people are most common with micro blistering as it's a moisture problem normally. It's just what's caused it. So that clearly wasn't painted properly, or it's had a cover on it and it's been sweating in a garage somewhere, which is like the worst thing you can do. They need to breathe properly, certainly when they've been painted, and certainly for probably the first 3 to 6 months. Let the products breathe. The clear coat, although the base coat is water based, the solvent and everything like that all comes out of like your primers and your clear coats and stuff like that, and it's good to let it breathe and settle, and then down the road you can give it another polish back up and bring it back up to, if it has dropped, you polish it back up to wherever it is. If you're using the right stuff, it shouldn't really drop that much. It's only sometimes if you've had like a big repair, or some people call it dieback, basically gloss level drops, but if you've got a lot of repairs on it or a lot of paint on the vehicle anyway, all that's going to be drawing in off your new stuff that you've just applied, so it will ruin it. So it's always best to bare metal, but bare metal is a lot more work, as you can see, and a lot more money, so it's not always in everybody's budget to do it. If it was going to do it more properly every time, you'd strip it completely to death, bare metal it, and start again through it, use your whole range, and then the chances are you'll never have a problem, but you can't always do that. You'd be paying 1,500 quid just for materials, you know, and that's the normal standard car. So, I left my light on now, look, after all that, and I'm the worst one for. Have you turned the light off? Right, yeah, that's about, oh my god, that's loads of wobbling, so waffling even. I've got some lorry parts that we're painting in the booth now, as you can hear it running, so I'll show you around them. Right, there again. Oh, turn the tunes off, we're not allowed them, are we? So we painted that now. Boom. Hopefully it's the right colour as well. Be a good start, won't it? Right, Alex is learning, so we'll not go in, but he's learning. I've got some red direct gloss lorry parts, so he's just putting the first 2 layers on for me. I'll go in and put the finishing coat on, but you can see they're red. I will show you around in a minute anyway, but once it's ready for the final coat, we'll go in, sort that out, and I'll show you around at the end again. They're going on Holridge Transport. What's his lad's name? Holridge Tom, that's his YouTube channel. So if you have a look at that, if you haven't already seen him, you'll see him at the truck shows and stuff like that. That's his truck. Well, not Tom's, but his dad's. Or one of them anyway, they've got a few of them. They've got that big T-cab. If you follow any of that stuff, you'll see that. Nice. We've got a new, what we got there, drag link, I think he said it was. And a couple of bits of trim that are painted. So, but we'll show you around them in a minute. There's the Peugeot, Vauxhall again. And we'll be back. I was going to be back with the lorry stuff, but I'll just show you. So I've done a spray out card as well, purely because this colour was a bit, there was no colour code on the vehicle, so we've had to have it scanned. So basically I've got reference for it next time if we get one of these back in again. Luckily we've got that, so that will help us next time, and it won't be such of a tune next time, because it was, I don't have a scanner for direct gloss. So then you're waiting for my paint company to come out, scan it, take it back, and then it's on the afternoon van then. Your little scan can take 6 or 7 hours of your day, so yeah, so we got that for next time. I'm just pointing that out. It's a good thing to do, especially on odd, weird colours, because then you know you've got a good shade done. Right, I will be back this time.